Namaste and good evening to all. Welcome to day 19th of October Yoga Challenge. So, as usual, we start with making a humming sound three times. Palms on your thighs, facing the sky. Now, gently close your eyes with a smile on your face. Take a normal breath in, breathe out. And while making a humming sound, just keep your attention on each and every part of your body, the whole of your body. Take a deep breath in, breathe out completely. Breathe in for making a humming sound. Feel the sensation inside the body. And wherever your mind is, bring back to this moment, here and now. Slowly and gently open your eyes. So today we will be doing Agnisar Pranayam. So what we do in Agnisar is we place the palms on our knees. I'll show you for one round and then we all will together do three rounds. So though somebody might be joining today or somebody might have not done before, so for them. Breathing in, we'll be taking our head up and back. And breathing out, we'll be bending forward and breathe out from the mouth. Once you are completely breathe out, hold the breath. Slowly come up, keep holding the breath. Bring your chin to the chest, pull your navel in and up. And once you are in the position, you flap your tummy in and out. And once you cannot hold anymore the breath, breathe in slowly and relax. So that's how we do. We flap our tummy in and out. When we flap our tummy in and out, it massages all the abdominal organs, improves your digestive fire, and in turn improves the digestion. And also gives a lot of energy to your body. So let's start. Let's start with the first round of Agnisar. Breathing in, take your head up and back. And breathe out. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Pull your navel in and up. Flap your tummy in and out. And once you cannot hold anymore, breathe in and relax. Feel the sensation around your navel region. Let's get ready for second round of Agnisar. Once again, palms on your knees, facing the ground. Breathing in, take your head up and back. Breathing out. Chin to the chest. Pump your abdomen in and out. Breathing in, slowly come up and relax. Now let's continue with the third and the final round. Breathing in, slowly come up and back. And breathe out. Chin to the chest. Pull your navel in and up. Pump your abdomen. Once you cannot hold anymore, breathe in and relax. So this is how we do Agnisar. Now slowly and gently open your eyes. Let's do some loosening exercises, joint loosening exercises. Let's start with the neck. Breathing in slowly, come up and back. And breathing out, chin to the chest. Once again, breathing in, slowly come up and back. And breathing out, chin to the chest. This time, breathing in from your right and back. And breathing out, left and front. Make a nice circle with your back. Once you complete this round, reverse the direction. Breathing in left and back, and breathing out right and front. Once you complete this round, relax, slowly come back to the center. Now let's stretch our arms in front of the chest. Stretch your palms, fingers wide open, is wide open. Now, keeping this stretch, breathe out, take your arms down, breathe in, up, down, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Slowly take your palms up and stretch your arms on both the side of the body. Give a nice stretch to your whole hand, whole arms. Pull your fingers towards your body and palms away from the body. Fingers towards your body and palms away from the body. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Feel that sweet pain. And now gently turn your palms to the down backside. Down. Breathing in, come up, and breathing out in front. Say tata bye bye to the pain with a smile on your face. And relax. Shrug your shoulder. Relax your shoulder. Okay. Now let's rock like a pendulum, left and right. Gently go to the right. Place the palms on the ground. Go to the left. Place your left palm on the ground. This time, go to the right. Place your left elbow also, right elbow also on the ground. And again on the other side, the left elbow also on the ground. This time, when you go to the right, lift up your left arm up. Stretch your left arm. But make sure both the hips are touching the ground. Stay here. Let's correct yourself. Both the hips are touching the ground. And breathing in, come back to the center on the other side. Both the hips are still touching the ground, so that the stretch happens. Otherwise, if you do like this, the stretch is not there. Continue a happy clock, rocking left and right. And relax, slowly come back to the center. Okay, now let's do body rotation. So place the palms on your knees. Breathing in, straighten your back, and breathing out, bend forward, keeping your back straight. From here, breathe in, go to the right and back, and breathing out, left and front. Make a nice circle with your whole upper body. And do not forget the smile. Breathing in right and back and breathing out left and front. I keep talking about the breaths. Breaths are the important step of doing yoga. Whenever we are doing yoga, the rhythmic breath is the most important thing. It's not like a general exercise. We breathe whatever way we want and then we continue doing it. The coordination of the movement as well as the breath. Now you can reverse the direction. Breathing in left and back and breathing out right and front. nice circle. Once you complete this round, relax, slowly come back to the center. Okay, now stretch your leg. Let's rotate our ankles as well. First, push your ankles in front, toes pointing to the front wall. Breathing in, pull it back. Push, pull, push, pull. And now let's rotate the ankle clockwise. Anti-clockwise. And relax. Okay. So we have loosened our joints. Let's stand up. We will do some warm-ups. So today we will do Ridgati Engine Dod. How we do Ridgati Engine Dod is we breathe out from the nose as if the engine is making a sound like this. We punch as if we are punching a punching bag, and we lift our legs and hit our heels to the buttocks like this. Okay, so let's start. Join all those three, blowing out the nose. Kids can make the engine sound like this. Relax. Take few breaths here. Breathe in from the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Now let's spread our leg. Spread our leg. We'll be touching the opposite toe and lifting up the. Okay, I'll show you once. Go down, touch your left toe and raise up the left arm. Right toe and raise up the right arm. Like this. Okay, start. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If you can't touch the toe, it's fine. You may touch the knee. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And slowly taking support of your leg, you may slowly come up. Loosen up your legs. Very good exercise to loosen up our waist region as well as form of the body. Now let's do our usual Urdhva Tadasana. We start with breathing in, take your arms up, interlace the finger, palms facing the sky, stretch your whole spine, come up on your toes. Give a nice stretch. Stay there, continue breathing, do not hold the breath. And breathing out, relax. Now let's do the tree pose here. Let's transfer our whole weight to the right leg first. Slowly transfer the whole weight to the right leg. Balance your body, lift up your left leg and place your left foot on the inner thigh of the right leg. Like this. And breathing in, you may first bring your palms in front of the chest to make it easier and then slowly take your arms up. But don't put your foot on the knee. If you can't put your feet on the inner thigh, you may place it below the knee. It's fine. Listen to your body. Do as much as you can. Stay there. Look at a single point. Let's wait for slightly longer time than usual. And breathing out, relax. You might have seen in Ramayana and Mahabharata, a lot of asuras, they do the tapasya in this posture, as well as a lot of devatas also. Come to the tree pose again on the other side, breathing in, take your arms up. They stand in this posture for years and years. You have to stand only for a few seconds. Keep a smile on your face. Look at a single point in front of you. You'll be able to hold and play with your toes. Whenever your balance loses, just adjust your toes. You'll be able to hold. And breathing out. Relax. Very good. Okay. Let's do Virabhadrasana 1 or the Virabhadrasana 1. Spread your legs 3.5 feet apart. Turn your right foot 90 degrees outward, the left foot inwards. Turn your body to the right side first, body to the right side, and slowly take your arms up, bend your right leg, and come up on your toes and go down. The right leg is 90 degrees. Your knee is exactly above the ankle, and you may bend backwards a bit. And if you feel you want to go deeper into the stretch, you spread your leg little bit more. Take your left leg back. Now, almost in last 19 days, we might have done this exercise for at least 6 to 7 times. So you know it better. Those who have joined the all the sessions, stay there and slowly come up and relax. Let's do it on the other side. Left foot 90 degrees outward, the right foot 10 to 15 degrees inward. Turn the upper body to the left side this time. Breathing in, take your arms up, join your palms together, bend your left leg and come up on your toes for the right leg. And you may push your right leg back as much as you can. And take your head back. Listen to your body. Do as much as you can. Breathing in, slowly come up. And breathing out, relax. Loosen up your legs, thighs. Let's do Virabhadrasana 2 with the variation. Spread your leg. Right foot 90 degrees outward, the left foot 10 to 15 degrees inward. Breathing in, take your arms up in line with the shoulder. Breathing out, bend your right leg. Bring your right leg exactly 90 degrees angle. Stay here. And at this point, let's bend to the right side, placing our right elbow on the right knee and push your hips down. Your left side of the body is in straight line. You may push a little bit your hip down so that the stretch happens on your inner thigh area. Stay there, continue breathing. And breathing in, slowly come up. Back to Virabhadrasana 2 and relax. Loosen up your leg. Let's do it on the other side. Turn your left foot 90 degrees outward, the right foot 10 to 15 degrees inward. Breathing in, slowly take your arms up and bend your left leg. Make it 90 degrees. Look at your left palm. Stay here, stabilize yourself. And then bend to the left side and take your right arm up. Body is in straight line. Relax in the posture. Very good. I can see many straight lines now. Breathing in, slowly come up. And breathing out, relax. Very good. So now let's come to the front of the mat. We'll do Surya Namaskar. Or okay, one more posture here. But this posture is a bit difficult. So only those who were confident on the one leg and all that, only those people, let's give a try. So what we do is, we spread our leg like this. Now gently transfer the weight to the right leg and bend forwards and lift up our left leg. Keep lifting our left leg. See if you can do it. Keep lifting, keep lifting. Those who can't, don't try. Stay there, continue breathing. This is level 3, so only those who can do, let's give a try. And breathing in, slowly come back. Very good. Very good. Some of you are doing very good. Now let's do it on the other leg. Now the left leg. Transfer the weight on the left leg now. And slowly bend forward and lift up your right leg. You may keep your arms like this, flying like an aeroplane, or join in front of the chest. This is level 3, so please be careful. Just for the people who are enjoying the level 2, 1 or 2 postures of level 3. And breathing in, slowly come back to the center. Very good. Loosen up your legs. Okay, now come to the front of the mat. Let's do Surya Namaskar with the minor variations, 1 or 2. Breathe in and out, Namaste. The first posture is Namaskarasana. 2, Hastuttanasana. Stay here, take few breaths. Breathing out, bend from your waist. And slowly go down, keeping your back straight. Go down. Keep your back straight. You may hold both the arms and just rock your body left and right. And now gently place both the palms by the side of your feet. Palms by the side of your feet. Breathing in. Now just stay here. With the help of the left palm, hold your right foot and lift up your right arm. Breathing out, relax your right arm. Now let's do it with the other arm. Hold your left foot with the right palm and lift up your left arm this time. Breathing out, relax. Slowly bring your palms down. You take your right leg back. Right leg back. Push your hips down. Stay here, take few breaths. Nashva Sanchalanasana. Breathe in, hold the breath, take left leg back. Body is in straight line in Dandasana. From head to the toe. Now the variation here is we will just hold in this posture for 5 breaths. So let's take a 5 long and deep breaths. Just keep holding, do not let go. Body is in straight line from head to the toe. And gently place your knees on the ground. Slide your chin forward. And come to Ashtanga Namaskar. The 8 parts of the body touching the ground. Your chin, chest, palms, knees and toes. Breathing in Cobra. Breathing out, inverted V. The downward facing dog. Stay here. Once again, the minor variation here. Breathing in, lift up your right leg up, straight. Breathing out, relax the right leg. Breathing in, lift up your left leg, straight up. And breathing out, relax. Now, once again, breathe in and then breathing out. Bring your right leg between the palms, Sinasva Sanchalanasana. Breathing out, left leg. Breathing in, up and back. And breathing out, back to Namaste. This was the first half with 12 posture and some variation. Let's complete the second half. Breathe in and out. Namaste. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left leg back. Hold the breath. Right leg back. Breathing out, knee chest chin on the ground. Breathing in, cobra. Breathing out, inverted V. In, left leg between the palms. Breathing out, right leg. In, up and back. And breathing out, namaste. So this was the one set. So when we do the Surya Namaskar slowly, it helps in muscle toning. And when we do it faster, it becomes a cardio exercise. So we'll experience tomorrow the 6th round of Surya Namaskar for the cardio. We have not done for a long time. Now straighten up your palms in front of the chest. Push your hips back as if there is a chair far behind you. Push your buttocks back. Go back. Go back. Go down. Do not cross your knee to the toe line. Go down. Once the thighs are exactly parallel to the ground, stay here. Take few breaths. Keep your back straight. Go down. Slowly come up. Up and down. Little bit. Yes, we are doing it every day, this exercise. And slowly sit down. Join your feet together. Let's become a beautiful butterfly, smiling butterflies. Close your eyes and flap your leg as if you have got wings to fly. Look for a beautiful flower in the garden, imaginary garden. Flap, flap, flap. Breathing in, take your head up. Breathing out, take both the feet around 4 to 6 inches apart from the body, keeping your back straight. Keep your back straight. Do not curve your back and then slowly go down as much as you can. If you go down this much, that also is fine. But make sure your back is straight. And then those who go down further, they just go down. Breathing in, slowly come up. And breathing out, relax. Let's do cat stretch here. Palms below the shoulder, knees below the hips. Okay. Breathing in, slowly take your head up and your navel down. Breathing out, chin to the chest and make a hump with your back like a camel. Breathing in, make an arch. And breathing out, make a hump. Breathing in, make an arch. And breathing out, make a hump. Continue. This time when you breathe in, straighten your back and lift up your left arm and your right leg. Stretch your left arm and right leg. Give a nice stretch. Breathing out, relax. Let's do it with the other arm and the other leg. Stretch your right arm and your left leg. And breathing out, relax. Now slowly sit in Vajrasana. Switch over to Vajrasana. Vajrasana means sitting on your knees and your heels. This posture is called Vajrasana. And from here, we will go to the child pose. You may spread your knees little bit, just 4 to 5 inches so that you can go forward easily. Now slightly slide your palm in front of the chest, keeping your back straight and slowly go down. But make sure your hips are not lifting up from the heels. And touch your forehead to the ground. If your hips are coming up, then gently make a fist and place it below the head and relax like this. Listen to your body. This is the relaxing posture. Breathing in, slowly come up and gently lie down on your stomach. Let's do some lying down posture. So today the first posture what we do is Sphinx pose, the half Bhujangasana. For this, slide your palms in front of the face and come on your elbows, elbows exactly below the shoulder. And look at the ceiling and bend both the legs and hit the buttocks if you can. Hit the buttocks and relax. Keep hitting the buttocks with your legs. And slowly come down, taking your elbows out. Stretch your arms over the head. And let's come to Superman or the Superwoman posture. Breathing in, lift up the upper half of your body and your thighs and leg. Stay here. And let's rock our body in Superman or the Superwoman posture. See if you can rock. Those who can't, just stay. And relax. Now gently flip over to your back. Let's do some lying down postures on the back. We'll start with the bow posture and we'll try to do some variation in the bow posture, in the boat posture, sorry. Breathing in, take your arms up over the head and breathing out, come to the boat posture. Okay, stay here. And now see if you can bend your legs, bring it closer and straighten your leg. Bend your leg and straighten your leg. See. And relax. Take few breaths here. Let's do bridge posture here. Bend both the legs. Palms facing the ground. Now breathing in, lift up your waist region up. Lift up your waist region up. And here we will do a small variation today. So this is again a level 2 or a level 3 depending upon your body. So do only if you can. So we transfer the whole weight to the left foot and then lift up your right leg straight up. Right leg straight up. Stay here for 1 or 2 breaths. And breathing out, bring your right leg down. Let's do it with the left leg. Now transfer the whole weight to the right foot and lift up your left leg up. And breathing out, relax the left leg and slowly bring your body down. Straighten your leg. Let's do Pavan Muktasana here. Bend both the legs. Bring it close to the chest, as close as possible. Once again, breathe in and then breathing out. Bring your nose between the knee if you can and hold both the legs. Squeeze your whole body like an atom. You may rock your body forward and backwards. Give a good massage to your back. Very good. And gently place your head on the ground and rock sideways. Massage the lower back and gently place both the legs on the ground. Straighten up your leg. Relax and let go. Drop your whole body weight to the ground or the mat. Let's take our body and make a humming sound. Clap your legs, move your arms, and move your head left and right. Move your whole body and let's make a humming sound. Relax and let go. Feel the prana becoming alive in each cell of your body. Your body is still like a statue. Your eyes also still. Your breath is becoming stiller and stiller. Let the body dissolve into the Mother Earth, becoming one with the earth element. And let your mind dissolve into the space, becoming one with the space element. Gently bring the attention to whole of your right leg, left leg, genital region, abdomen, stomach near navel region, chest near the heart, right shoulder, right arm, left shoulder, and left arm, throat and neck region, face, forehead, top of the head, whole body. Keep your attention to the whole body. Gently turn to your right side. Keeping your eyes closed, taking support of your arms, slowly sit up and switch over to normal cross leg position. Those who know how to do Nadi Shodhan Pranayam, they can just continue on Nadi Shodhan Prana. For others, I'll give the instruction. The left palm in Chin Mudra like this. Touch your index finger and your thumb like this on the left palm and place it on your left thigh. The right palm, middle finger and index finger between the eyebrows. Middle finger and index finger between the eyebrows. Thumb on your right nostril, this side. The little finger and ring finger on your left nostril. So to start with, keeping your back straight, we breathe in from both the nostrils. Close the right nostril with the help of the thumb and breathe out from the left nostril. Now breathe in from the left nostril. Close the left nostril with the help of the ring finger and your little finger and breathe out from the right nostril. Breathe in from the right nostril. Close the right and breathe out from the left. This is one round. Continue for at least 4 more rounds on your own. Long and deeper breath, keeping your back straight. Once you complete the last round, relax your arms. Palms on your thighs, facing the sky. Nadi Shodhan Prana helps to balances our body, balances the Ida and Pingala Nadis, and push the energy to the Sushumna Nadi, which is at the center. Sit with your spine erect, body relax and loose. Bring the attention to the whole body. Gently bring the attention on your chest region. A gentle attention on your chest region. You might feel some heaviness there. It's fine. Just let it be. Breathe in and let go. Let go all the efforts and just relax. A gentle smile on your face. Breathe in with a smile and gently breathe out with a smile. Become aware of your body and the surrounding. And whenever you feel complete, you may slowly and gently open your eyes. So, with this, we conclude the session for day 19. Hope you all enjoy. See you all tomorrow, same time, 6:45. Bye bye.